The Chameleon has always been one of my favorite knife designs. There's just something about this little folding sheet knife profile that just really ticks a lot of boxes for me. And pretty much without fail, every iteration of this, even the other companies that have used the design, like Microtech doing the Chameleon and the CMTX5, and even the very inexpensive budget-priced Timberline versions, all have great action, great ergonomics. They're just really, really well done knives. And there's been quite a few variations in the DA mechanism. On the originals, this clip has kind of a cutout section in the center, and the pocket clip is actually the trigger that fires the DA mechanism. And then there were some that were done with a button under this inlay right around here. But this one, interestingly enough, is the only one that I've come across that you may have noticed has a little cutout right there for near the lock, the blade stop, and that allows that scale to shift. And you can see now that cutout is there so that when you fire it, it doesn't bounce off the scale. It's still able to lock up completely. And that's really the only external indication that this is a dual action auto. And probably 99% of the people who look at this would never even notice it. Speaking of the Timberline versions, I'm like 99.9% certain this is a Timberline version that was converted in the shop. That little line right there, that mold defect when these handles were cast, is also on the Timberline versions, only present on the Timberline versions, not on the earlier molded handles that were being converted, or that were being built by Butch, not conversions per se. These also have a slightly different texture pattern on the rubber inserts versus the earlier ones that Butch was doing. So yeah, this is a converted Timberline one, and it looks like it got a regrind and then blade marking. Really nice wicked hollow grind on this one too. These plastic handled, Zytel handled Chameleons tend to go relatively inexpensively as far as DAs go. I tend to see most of the like the clip trigger ones and the button under the inlay ones. Those I tend to see go in like the $300 to $400 range, $400 to $500 range, depending on condition. You know, $350 for a beater would be pretty sweet. This particular scale release one, I think I paid somewhere in the $300 to $400 range. But with this being the only one that I've actually seen with the scale release mechanism, I definitely would not sell this one. So yeah, that is a look at one of about a half dozen different Chameleon iterations that I've managed to accumulate for the DA collection over the years. So there you go.